Welcome guys to this second video. So in this video we're going to be dealing with installing Python. So why do we actually need to install Python? Well, a brand new computer only understands a language called machine language, also known as binary. It consists of zeros and ones, 01 this, 01 that, and it's actually very difficult to write and understand. So for a computer to actually understand Python or whatever you write in Python, we actually have to download something called a Python interpreter. That interpreter interprets Python to this machine language that all computers actually understand, which is the zeros and one. So you are not actually going to be dealing with the zeros and one. You are going to be writing to that writing in Python. Then Python will not know how to send it to the computer in zeros and one, so that the computer will understand and then do whatever you want it to do. So to actually install Python, what you want to do is to head over to python.org. So let's go over there quickly. Let me show you how you're going to do it. So let's take us to Python. This is not the home page. So when you come to python.org, this is exactly what you're going to see. You're going to see Python. This is main Python website. So what you want to do is to hold around these downloads, and then you can come to this side. Mine is Windows. If you're not using Windows, you could also use another one, and then click on this wherever you see here. Currently it's Python 3.10.4. It could be any version that you see, so you just click on download for it and it's going to start downloading. I already have mine installed. So whenever you have that ready, what you simply have to do is to, when you click on it after it finishes installing, it's going to pop up a screen like this. It's going to say install Python and whatever version of Python. It should at least be Python 3, because we are dealing mostly with Python 3 here. So it's going to tell you this. Now, a very important step, I repeat, it is very important. Under this, you're going to see a checkbox that says add Python 3.10 to path of whatever version of Python you're using. This step is very important. What it does, that actually allows you to be able to install Python, something that we call globally, in your whole laptop, so that you'll be able to make use of Python anywhere. If not, you are just going to be able to make use of Python where you are currently installing this thing, which is probably in the download folder of the system. So don't forget, it is very important that you check this checkbox here. Make sure it's selected, and then you click on install now. Once you click on install now, it's now going to install Python till it's done. Also, if you try to install and you have issues and you notice that your system is not allowing you to install, probably you want to disable any antivirus actually stops it from installing, because they will view Python as a threat to the computer. Python basically just communicates with your main CPU, which is not something that a normal software should do. So that's why your antivirus will see it as a threat, but it's not a threat. It's not a threat to your computer. So you just want to disable your antivirus till when you install it and then enable it back. So that's all for now. Once you do that and you click on done, for you to be able to check whether it really installs, what you have to do is to go to your command prompt or command line if you use Mac. I don't really know what they call it there. So what you want to do is to simply go over to this place and type Python -v. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Good. So you can just type in Python. If this comes out and say Python 3.10.3, then that means it's actually installed. So Python, type in Python, and then it will actually show you this. Not here. Once you type in Python, it's going to show you this.